What storyline? Ain't no storyline here. Tamar is letting y'all know that number one, ain't no beef in this jamboree. Number two, she is not auditioning for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And y'all need to get rid of this idea of reality television Tamar. Okay? So let's get into it. All right. Now, I saw this the other day. All right. On our friends over at the reality chat page. I honestly, y'all, I just did not feel like doing any work yesterday. Y'all ever had one of those days? Like earlier during the day, I was like, I just can't do no work. But we back to work today, baby. All right. All right. So listen, Tamar was responding to someone that said, I hear Kenya Moore will be opening up for Tamar Braxton her in Detroit for the Love and War tour. Hashtag Love and War 10, which is the 10-year anniversary of the release of the Love and War album. Now, word on the street is also that Tamar is also working on a new album. However, until then, we have this tour to look forward to. Now, if you've been living under a little bit of a rock, that's fine, because what you will now know is that Tamar is taking Drew Sidora. She's having Drew Sidora perform at the Atlanta stop, and she's having Candace Dillard Bassett perform at the Silver Spring spot, which makes sense. Drew is in Atlanta, all right, and then Candace is in the Potomac, Greater Maryland area, all right. So this makes perfect sense. Now, for those of you guys who may be wondering what association Kenya has with this, well, Kenya Moore is also from Detroit. All right, so then Tamar responds and she says this: LOL, if this was a housewife tour, maybe. But since this is an anniversary tour where I've decided to give a platform to artists who needs and deserve extra love to show their talent, she don't fit the bill. But if you know of anyone who does, let me know seriously. So I'm assuming that people began reading much into her response, specifically probably the housewife tour comment, or the, extra love to show, their talent and she don't fit the bill, right? Do I think that Tamar was intentionally being shady? No, I don't. I don't think she was being shady at all. I think she was responding to the question, and I think she was just trying to clarify, because there are two housewives on the tour, that, hey, this isn't a housewife tour. This isn't that. I'm really just trying to show some love to some artists that I believe deserve, more platforms to perform and do what they love. I don't think she was, I don't think that this was shady in any way, shape, or form, right? Well, I don't think that it was any intentional shade. Let me just say that, right? But I can see how some people may read things, because listen, we all do it. We all read into things. But I think that, first of all, have you ever seen Tamar perform? If you have not seen her perform, baby, this woman can sing down, okay? She sings all the way down to the ground. All right, that's number one. That's number one. If you ain't never seen Tamar perform, you can say what you want about this woman, say it as you please. But at the end of the day, this woman can blow. All right. So that was the first statement. Now, let me make this a little bit bigger for you so we can get to the next piece of this. And y'all know we like to break things down on this channel. So we're just gonna, crank it all the way down. Okay. So then she says, well, why would I shade anyone? Because this is where I'm assuming that people were, in the comments, like thinking there was some shade. She says, why would I shade anyone? I didn't know that Kenya was a singer. So I think because we in the housewives world know so much about some of our favorite housewives, we may expect everyone else to know that, right? And we know that Kenya Moore is a performer and she has a single, Gone with the Wind, Fabulous. But I don't think that Tamar is thinking that Kenya is a singer in the same way that Candace and Drew are actively pursuing singing careers. There's a difference, right? Kenya Moore performs a song, it's cute. It goes along with her branding for her as a housewife, and she's performed it on several stages. Then she does the Kenya Moore hair care, situation. Kenya Moore hair care. But I wouldn't want to confuse that with singing. I mean, would you? Let me know. So anyway, not that she can't sing. Listen, I'm just giving you what I think, right? So then Tamar says, some of y'all really got to unplug this Tamar reality star and plug into reality. That's a little play on words there. You see what she did there? Anyway, she says, I don't need a storyline, and I'm for sure not campaigning to get on a show arguing with Black women. I want to inspire and be inspired. So in one fell swoop, Tamar lets us know a couple of things. One, this ain't no storyline type situation. She ain't looking to, start no beef with nobody, to get on anybody's reality television show. Even as much as I feel like we may want her there, okay, and by we meaning me, okay, I ain't gonna lie, I've been very vocal about my thoughts about the potential of Tamar joining the Real Housewives and how I think she would be an asset to the show, and I think she'd be good on the show, and how I also think that she would be able to be somebody that could um come in and meet some of the ladies on the level that they're already on, because Tamar is well known, right? And she is funny, and she's got the clapbacks, and she's got the sayings and stuff like that. So we love Tamar for that, right? But she's also letting us know that I'm feeling like she's letting us know she's hearing some of the dialogue surrounding it, because I wasn't the only person that had that idea, right? I've seen it posted in other places. So I guess she's letting us know that this is not happening, and this is not a part of something that she's trying to do to get on the show. So there is that. I really wanted to touch on this because, again, it goes back to something that we've talked about on this channel, is me with my hope that Tamar would potentially maybe join the show. But I can also see, whereas Tamar may be a little bit hesitant to go back into that world, because it would require her to be combative. And it kind of makes you think about, like, dang, like, are we just watching a bunch of people fight on TV all the time? I think it is. Anyway, we can't talk about all of these singing ladies without acknowledging some really sad news. I honestly usually don't even like to do. I don't like to include these types of stories in with the videos, just because it is such a sensitive topic. But because we talk so much about singing in this video, I would be remiss if I did not mention rest in power to someone that we all just, I can't even like form the words at this moment. 702 member Irish has passed, and we got a post from Lamisha, and this is taken from 702 Beat. I actually first saw it on the reality chat page as well. And it says, it is with great sadness that I have to let you know that my beautiful sister and friend has passed away this evening. She's had a long battle, and she is finally at peace. That girl was as bright as the stars. She was not only beautiful on the outside, but also within. Sharing the stage with her was a joy I will cherish for the rest of my life. We, the family, ask for prayers and respect for our privacy as we grieve on an outstanding loss to our family. Love always, Misha. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, because, not only did we talk about, the sisters on the show, because they were a part of the encore, but I mean, 702 is a legendary music group. So she will definitely go down in history as somebody who is well beloved for their, not only their music, but their accomplishments. And, not only was she that, I believe she was a mother, a sister, a daughter, and so much more to so many people who probably knew her best. All right. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. And I wanted to let you guys know that we will be coming with our Love and Marriage Huntsville review. It is coming up shortly. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. Love and Marriage Huntsville has jumped back in with their mid-season premiere, and we, of course, have to get down to the biz naive on this drama. Okay. With that being said, I will catch you all in the next video.
So, Desiree Davenport, what are you hoping to accomplish with this show?
Honestly, I've lost everything in the most horrible way possible. And listen, I want it all back. I'm willing to build it piece by piece, and I mean brick by brick.
Oh, honey, she is done. I bet you a Birkin she doesn't last all season with us. Just watch.
I'm Misha Hill, and I'd like to consider myself the matriarch of this dynamic group of ladies. I mean, someone has to keep them under control.
I'm Davita Delaney.
I mean, I think I could teach these ladies a thing or two about how to get and keep a good man.
They said she was a gold digger. She ain't that for me. I'm just really looking forward to being surrounded by other empowering bosses.
Yes, I know exactly what she's doing. And if she keep playing in my face, I'm gonna have to let her off her dirty little secrets just like she did to me. And I'm not playing.
Let's get this straight. If I brought you into this circle, I just as easily can take you out. She ain't running nothing over here, okay? She needs to be worried about running that household and worried about why that husband of hers is never at home.
Oh, hell.
Ooh, child, this is about to be a mess.
Oh my God, I hate mess. What in the world did I get myself into?